Now, our top focus, BJP MP Ramesh Bidhuri's use of unparliamentary language against MP Danish Ali in the parliament caused a whirlwind of outrage from the opposition, post which the BJP issued a show-cause notice to the leader. Now, in another viral video, Haryana Congress Chief Udai Bhan was seen using derogatory language to target Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar and other BJP leaders. Now, these BJP leaders are now seeking an apology and action against him. The Haryana Congress Chief can be heard using abusive words while referring to the Prime Minister and the Haryana Chief Minister. Now, Udai Bhan, however, refuses to apologize and in an absurd defense says that what he said was commonly used slang in Haryana. Listen in.
आप ही पूछो ना क्या बयान था और उसमें क्या आपत्तिजनक था। नहीं, आप पूछ रहे ना, क्या उसमें आप बताओ कि उसमें क्या आपत्तिजनक है, क्या इसमें गलत बयानी है। जो सच्चाई थी वो मैंने कोई रख दी थी तो उसमें ये तिल का ताड़ बना दिया उसका। इसमें क्या होगा, मैंने तो नाम भी नहीं लिया। ये भी जो ना आप उसकी बात कर रहे हो, चलो मैं मान लेता हूँ उस बात का। मुझे लगता है कि तेरे से ये गलती हुई है तो मैं उसकी माफी मांग लेता, लेकिन इसमें किस बात के लिए मैं माफी मांगू।
Now, Haryana BJP Chief has attacked the Congress and said the Congress should apologize, should feel shame and that Udai Bhan has crossed all limits of decency. Even more unfortunate that he justifies the comment is what the Haryana BJP Chief has said. Now, Haryana BJP in charge, Biplab Deb, posts on social media platform X and he says, and I quote, the language used by the Haryana Congress Chief shows the perverted mindset of the Congress party. Is this Rahul Gandhi's house of love or Mohabbat ki dukaan? Has any opposition leader criticized this? Has the Congress asked its state chief to apologize? Is what Mr. Biplab Deb has said in his post. Now, after Ramesh Bidhuri's Islamophobic comments in the parliament, several opposition leaders have written to the speaker and demanded action against the leader and have condemned the remarks. While BJP's MP Nishikant Dubey has also written to the Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla but has defended Ramesh Bidhuri, stating that his remarks came only after provocation from MP Danish Ali. He further urged the speaker to investigate Danish Ali's conduct. What action could now be taken on Ramesh Bidhuri? Here's a report.
Offensive comments by BJP MP Ramesh Bidhuri against BSP MP Danish Ali in Parliament have caused outrage across party lines. His remarks were expunged and he got a warning from Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla and a show-cause notice from his own party.
यदि कुछ ऐसा उन्होंने कहा है जिससे कि इनकी फीलिंग हर्ट हुई है, उसके लिए मैं खेद व्यक्त करता हूं।
But none of this has silenced the opposition and the Congress, DMK and the Trinamool Congress have written to the Speaker, asking that the matter be referred to the Privileges Committee of Parliament. Danish Ali himself has demanded this.
जो कल भाजपा के सांसद ने अमर्यादित भाषा का प्रयोग लोकसभा में किया, उसके खिलाफ मैंने आदरणीय स्पीकर साहब को प्रिविलेज में नोटिस दिया है कि वो उन पर कार्रवाई करें।
So what is the action Ramesh Bidhuri could face? If found guilty of a breach of privilege, Bidhuri could be reprimanded. He could be penalized, something that happens only when an MP has disrespected someone. He could be suspended from the House too. In extreme cases, someone guilty of a breach of privilege may even be dismissed from Parliament. Bureau Report, NDTV.
Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone of the International Cricket Stadium in his parliamentary constituency, Varanasi. Cricketer Sachin Tendulkar and Uttar Pradesh CM Yogi Adityanath were among the dignitaries present at the event. Prior to his speech, Prime Minister was presented with a signed bat by BCCI President Roger Binney and BCCI Secretary Jay Shah as well.
महादेव की नगरी में ये स्टेडियम, उसकी डिजाइन स्वयं महादेव को ही समर्पित है। इसमें क्रिकेट के एक से बढ़कर एक मैच हो गए। इसमें आसपास के युवा खिलाड़ियों को अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्तर के स्टेडियम में ट्रेनिंग का मौका मिलेगा और इसका बहुत बड़ा लाभ मेरी काशी को होगा। आज मैं एक ऐसे दिन काशी आया हूं जब चंद्रमा के शिव शक्ति पॉइंट तक पहुंचने का भारत का 1 महीना पूरा हो रहा है। शिव शक्ति यानी वो स्थान जहां बीते महीने की 23 तारीख को हमारा चंद्रयान लैंड हुआ था। एक शिव शक्ति का स्थान चंद्रमा पर है, दूसरा शिव शक्ति का स्थान ये मेरी काशी में है।
Now, tensions between India and Canada are high. Canadian Prime Minister Trudeau has reiterated the claims and the charges that he's made against India when it comes to the death of Khalistani terrorist Nijar. But also at the same time, in Punjab, the NIA is cracking down on Khalistani terrorist and SFJ's chief, Gurpatwant Singh Pannoon. Take a look at this report.
The Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau yet again reiterating his stand on sharing what he calls credible allegations with India on Hardeep Singh Nijjar's killers. Surprisingly, he's not used the word evidence so far.
Canada has shared the credible allegations that I talked about on Monday with India. We did that many weeks ago, and we are there to work constructively with India. And we hope that they engage with us so that we can get to the bottom of this.
No specific information has been shared by Canada on this case, either then or before or after.
Moreover, Trudeau's claims were rubbished by fellow Canadian, the Premier of British Columbia, David Eby.
The only briefings that I've been able to receive from CSIS are what are called open information briefings or open source briefings, which is information that's available to the public doing an internet search, which I find frustrating.
Meanwhile, in Punjab, the NIA has confiscated properties owned by Canada-based Khalistani terrorist Gurpatwant Singh Pannoon, who is the self-styled General Counsel of the outlawed Sikhs for Justice, and has been asking Hindus in Canada to go back to India. According to the NIA, he has been promoting and commissioning terror activities and spreading fear and hate in Punjab through threats. Properties confiscated today include about 5 acres of agricultural land near Amritsar and part of a house in Chandigarh's Sector 15. Meanwhile, former Pentagon official Michael Rubin slammed US Secretary of State Antony Blinken's comments on Trudeau's allegations against India on the killing of Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar.
Let's not fool ourselves. Hardeep Singh Nijjar was not simply a plumber any more than Osama bin Laden was a construction engineer. He had blood on his hands through multiple attacks. I suspect that the United States doesn't want to be pinned in the corner to choose between two friends, but if we have to choose between two friends, increasingly we're going to choose India on this matter simply because Nijjar was a terrorist.
The India-Canada relations have nosedived since this entire controversy broke out over the killing of Khalistani terrorist Nijjar. And as India tightens its noose on those affiliated with terror outfits, it is to be seen whether Canada will follow suit. Bureau Report, NDTV.
We'll continue tracking these stories for you. For now, we take a short break. Now, India's first ever MotoGP race, MotoGP Bharat, has kicked off as excited motor enthusiasts await the main race on Sunday. The event is being held at the Budh International Circuit in Delhi NCR. Now, on Sunday, the Moto3 race is scheduled to take place at around 12:30 p.m. and the Moto2 race is scheduled at 1:45 p.m. The main MotoGP race is scheduled for 3:30 p.m. My colleague Shrirupa has spoken to several riders and motor enthusiasts at the event venue. Take a look.
So, Pedro Costa, you have, this is your first time in India?
Yeah, happy. At the end, first road for tomorrow, we will try to fight for a good result, that's it.
And how has your experience been? Because this is the first time MotoGP is happening in India and the track was completely new. So what was your experience like?
Well, the track is so nice, also the patch around for this. We are happy to be here.
So many racers, when they first saw the track, because it was a new track, so they were saying that it was a little difficult to understand how and what kind of turns it will be and how tricky can it get. So what was your idea about it once you stepped on the track?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, before arriving, you try and play PlayStation and watch videos and stuff to try to get an understanding. But even when you walk it for the first time, it looks so different. And then when you get out there on the bike is when you can really understand. So you just have to take it lap by lap, try to do as many laps as you can to try and get as much information as you can. And then, yeah, but overall, when I arrived here on Thursday, first walk around the track, it looked really good. So I was really excited and yeah, so far really enjoying the new circuit.
So you guys are in, like you were telling me that you guys are into racing, and this is for the first time that MotoGP is finally happening in India. So what does this mean?
This is surreal, like paradise on earth. This is like the mecca for all the Indian national riders.
Many people, you know, they are bike enthusiasts. They go for trails and they'll go for rides. But what do you think MotoGP or a race like MotoGP makes it special? What makes it stand out, if you guys can say something?
What makes it stand out is the bikes over here. This is like the pinnacle of the sport.
Who is an 11-time Indian champion, a national champion in this motorsport. So Rajni, this sport MotoGP has finally come to India. What do you have to say about that?
Especially who works the organizer bring here, I'm happily say thanks because all the Indian riders waiting for the MotoGP come here, because once the MotoGP happen, maybe the lot of Indian riders going to one world championship to go easily, because Indian the marketing for the motorsports, they're very good for them. Is Dorna happening here doing MotoGP? That's very happy because this sports very expensive sports, okay, but you need to support like this is a world MotoGP come, all the manufacturers are already involved here. Maybe lucky like next year, this year already one rider riding a wild card. Maybe next year you can see more riders, our Indian riders to part the MotoGP like that,
Now, the Cricket World Cup starts on the 8th of October as fans eagerly anticipate the tournament. Here's a look into how much the participating teams will be earning.
While the Asian Games will be on, there will be a lot of excitement around the build-up to the Cricket World Cup. An overall $10 million pot has been announced for the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup in India. That means 83.1 crore. This is roughly 2 million more than the prize money last time around in 2011. The winners of the World Cup will receive 4 million or over 33.2 crore rupees. That is 1 million more than the last World Cup. The runners-up will take home $2 million or 24.9 crore rupees. Two of the losing semi-finalists will get $800,000 or 6.6 crore rupees. There is prize money up for grabs for winning group matches, group stage matches as well, with teams getting $40,000 or 33.2 lakhs every day. India will be hosting the marquee event across 10 venues starting 5th of October.
We'll continue tracking these stories for you on NDTV. For now, we take a short break.